of course, less than a day back into the Academy City, things are not looking great for Toma, are they? Trying to abide by the rules of the punishment game, being attacked for it. But hey, at least there's the side story with Accelerator, so if he can start again and lead a normal life, there's hope for us all. And with the reintroduction of the sisters, I'm expecting good things. Though their expressions may not be entirely dramatic. As we've seen, the interplay between them and the personalities can be explosive. Starting off strong with a bath scene already. With quite a lot of them. I'm not sure you need that many. Surprisingly, Style barges in and she's not undressed. He's not one of the lucky characters. I see she's been taking lessons on how I take baths. What lady? He came in on you. He's not here to play games. The power dynamic from their previous talks has quite shifted right now. Is she just trying to get more screen time? Or does she want him to want him to snap? But does this mean that we're going to get more of a style story? There seems to be a lot of various little storylines that are coming together. But I remember that one from, I think, the first episode where there's the old guy who just kind of was after one of Index's grimoires. Was that just a throwaway thing, or will that come back to be part of a larger set piece and story? Oh no, technology. Although I agree. I don't agree with that one though. I don't think there's been an appliance where I've actually bothered to read the instruction manual. It's making beeps and lights. Oh, we'll just have to find something else to put in there. Well, if it gets us to learn how to use the washing machine. And undressed. Well, she's wearing a yukata. Yeah, yukata. I mean, did you have to put anything in there just to test it? You should have read that before putting it in. You know, you should be able to just turn it off mid-cycle and let it drain, but To think that you damage it to the point... Confirmation. Just run. You know what's on the other end of that voice. Fancy meeting you here. 10,032, okay. I'm not going to remember each and every one. I'm going to remember this one for the time being, because she had the goggles stolen. I mean, there's some things that Toma is useful for. Here's her. Yep, use all of that. It's like a charm. Well, that's one way to get his help. Ah. Of course, their previous conversation of... Well, you've put the idea in her mind now. You can't take it back. Well, it sounds like she's having fun and not in immediate danger. Go back to sleep on the sofa. Good thing they stopped him from damaging the phone. There's no point getting angry each and every time and hitting stuff. No, you're not going to stop him. Well, I don't... And do you have anything better to do? Well, we've got an identifying mark, but... You'd think she'd be happy about the necklace, but... She's going to be terrified when he takes a bite of them. Toma, you absolute monster. You need to explain the intricacies of dessert, apparently. Ah, she got the charms. It's a good thing that she has the same, you know, eccentricities. Just put a cute frog and forget exactly what's going on. Keep them safe. He's still munching away. Sanctity of life means nothing. How many volts of electricity is he going to have shot at him today? Did she end up using Kuroko's picture? Or the one where he got his ass kicked? Oh no, she's on to you. All of the available data. Oh, if this one doesn't want him. Not entirely false. Where did that one come from? Well, it looks like you found the miniature version. Ah, cool. So you can give back the goggles. Oh no. Can we evacuate the shopping mall? The public shouldn't be brought into all of this. I think that's how we're all feeling. So, we know that she currently is somewhere in that area still, so... Yep, she could have ran off by now and be on the other side of the city. He's trying in his own regard, while still putting on a tough exterior. Oh. This is a bit darker than some of the other institutes that we've seen so far. So he doesn't deserve a normal life. Is this one of the things where he's not allowing himself to be happy or whatever because then it would be an insult to everything that he has done up to this point? It's a strange angle that overpass his arm. Does he have a scar? Or did the Frog Doctor do a really good job there? Yep. She's phasing back into reality. Just little bit longer. Does she retain any of her previous memories? Oh, nice. Now we know what it takes to actually get good at one of those games. Oh. He already has enough on his plate dealing with Index. I think he'd prefer one of those, like therapy dogs rather than mini Misaka. They've just swapped. At least now they'll both appreciate each other's daily grind. And maybe if Accelerate can teach her some manners. You know, you're supposed to chew a burger, not down in one like a duck. It would be nice to have a memory that I'd be able to recall anything that I've seen, but I think even if I'd been speaking to them 15 minutes ago, I wouldn't remember. The thing is he going to be able to get rid of Index that easily? He's fed her now. It's like a stray dog. She can be so proud of herself. Is that a reference to something, or is that just one of her things? You know, having their entire actions explained out loud like that would actually be very useful if you can't pick up on social cues. Are you saying you don't want food? I wonder why that is. He never gets a moment of peace, does he? So as repayment, I'll help you find her. One of those annoying people that just won't leave you alone. Under the guise of goodwill. I'm not sure you should be gloating about your loot. Are they... It's not one size fits all. Yeah, I don't think it's the goggles themselves, that's the strap. You know, for someone so proudly boastful of things that they know, don't let go. He killed her. But now, alongside everything else, being annoying as she is, probably more so as she's sobbing and crying all over the place after getting hit in the face. But like a child, you can distract her easily. Well, that's Toma's good deed for the day. Are we getting close to where they reunite with who they're actually, accidentally meeting people is one of Toma's strong points, I guess. Unfortunately, you've already caused him trouble, but he doesn't seem to mind it, even if he pretends to. And what's her upbeat enthusiasm all the time is just a way to distract from Accelerator's injuries and predicament. Well, that doesn't look like Toma. And rather than confirming, why didn't you just say, "Oh yeah, I saw her over there. You can go away now." Could have gotten rid of Index a long time ago. And they were so preoccupied with each other, they didn't even notice. Don't run away again. Yeah, it's not exactly convincing. He's not going to go looking for you next time. And can he not see Accelerator after all of that? So though they don't know it, they are connected. And also putting in line the storyline for the next few episodes of the return of Index's friend. How long has it actually been since she dematerialized? Like, chronologically. A few months? I think the most takeaway moment of this episode was the horrifying treatment of those baby chicks. See, that's a problem when you make food so lifelike. You'd think somewhere in the vast database of the sisters they would have had a section for various sweet treats. But what a busy day Toma had. First he was being dragged around by main Misaka, then meeting up with the sister, then little sister, then church sister. But also setting up the stories with Style and Laura. The soon-to-be part of the world again hologram Hyoka, something like that, and the horrible reality that would be Accelerator's past. We might have enough episodes left to actually cover most of them. Maybe. But remember, the order is out there. The trace and track on Toma is underway. The not-so-calm lifestyle that he's accustomed to will probably come to an abrupt end. But hey, at least he's not dragged around shopping. You gotta look on the bright side. So if you enjoyed this episode, let me know. Leave a like and a comment, maybe even subscribe. But know that there should be some more. But whenever you're deciding to watch this, make sure you take care of yourself, get enough rest, and I'll see you in the next one. If you would like to buy me, take me home, mention on how well behaved I am, then plunge a fork through my face and summarily horrify everyone around you, consider joining on to my Patreon, because my current patrons that are Sal, Electricant, Arthia, Noku, Shiwan, Mecha, Jennifer Rojas, Stinsfire, Big Boy, Matt, Rasmus Paulson, Girly, Dark Shadow 7099, Raywin, and everyone else might be connoisseurs of the gourmet, but hopefully can also tell the difference between an animal and a dessert.